Good morning. Good morning. There are little things to do today. First thing is I got this print at the art walk, which I made a video about, but I didn't frame it yet. So I love this picture. It is so funny. Okay, next I had another thing in my hand here. These names need to go up on the door. I haven't put names on the door for so long. My bad. Alright, everyone who subscribes to my Patreon, we have some changes starting as of this video release. I'm pretty sure this marker doesn't work. We are adding a new tier 2. Did you hear that siren just now? I'm sitting in my truck editing this while I wait for my doctor's appointment. Anyway, we're switching up the tiers a little bit, so have a look at what's new in case you want to move. Keep kicking ass with both feet. And just FYI, this will not affect your current pledge amount. This one was a little better. Lots of space left on the door, so if you would like your name to join all these names, thank you by the way, there's a link in the description to my Patreon where you can sign up and get your name on the door. It's only $3 a month and you only need to do it once. Thank you to everyone who's already joined. Alright, next on the to-do list, I can see with my eyes here, I got a bandsaw blade for the bandsaw, which we swapped out a little while ago with Clints' old one. This one hopefully will work better than that one until we can upgrade. But of course we don't know because we haven't had this thing running yet. Thank you to Jim for giving it to us. This is a little harder to open than I thought it was going to be. Okay, we got 2 ties here so it doesn't spring open in your face. Like that could have done. Now hopefully this fits. It's not exactly the right size. From what we could find online, this blade might be a 1/4 inch off. Closest we could find. Okay, now before I turn it on, I want to manually spin this to make sure that the blade doesn't fling off and slice my face off. You might be able to tell the 2 wheels are different, and that's because we had to borrow parts from Clints saw. It's basically the same saw. It's a different brand, but it has some modifications to it. But anyways, this saw was a little broken, so we had to swap some parts. And so that's why I want to make sure this is good. It looks like it should be good. I need to get some safety. Don't want to get my face sliced off. Okay, shall we see? Hey! She's good. She's good. Probably some other minor tweaks here and there, but should be good. I was worried that the blade was going to be too big, and maybe it is. Let's see. Can I put this on? Hey, we're good. Sweet. Now, I just need the clearance plate that went flying. somewhere in here, maybe. Where'd it go? I don't know where that is. Well, I guess we'll just cannibalize one more piece from the old saw. Modification that this saw had, and this piece was broken on the other saw, so it's missing from here. Oh, that one's seen better days. All right, leave this. Ah, dang it. I thought I found it, but it's just a washer. Oh, it's right there. Yay! We have a operational bandsaw again. And just for those curious, the one that's outside rusting away, that one's going to be scrapped. It's got too much wrong with it. Hopefully this one doesn't have the same problems. It's like basically the same machine. It just has a different name on it. And all this stuff did not help us find the parts that we needed for it, or the blade. At least not at Camus Tools, where I was to get one. The closest thing they had was their 14-inch King, which is another brand with a similar look to it, which takes this blade and turns out... That was a weird noise, but it turns out that it works. All right. That was weird. It looks like it'll be needing a new switch pretty soon. All right. Well, it was given to me, so I can't complain. Okay, what's next? Man, oh man. We'll figure it out. All right, next we have this. This is actually the Patreon build of the month for July. It is a hanging mask I made out of some laminated strand board. This is like beam material, and I think it looks so cool. Okay, here, I'm trying to think of how I wish I had a resaw blade on a good bandsaw, because then I would just resaw this off. But what could I do instead? The only thing that I have to do is put some hanging hardware on there so that it actually can hang on the wall. So these, and screw them in. All right, there we go. Ready to hang.
Sorry, does it look pickly to anybody else?
Okay,
That's better.
Get that on there. Is that straight? I think that's straight. Yeah, that's looking good. That's looking good. It'll hang here until it goes to its new home. One of you, thank you. All right, next on the list of things to do, the imaginary list, because there is no physical list. I just know that there's a few things that I need to do. Where are you going? Oh, that's one thing I could do. You know what I've been meaning to do for a long time? I've been meaning to make a sign for the door for a long time. Why don't we figure out something for that? Hello? Oh, did it die already?
No, this is the one that I found over there when I was looking for staples. This one doesn't charge.
Oh yeah, that battery's toast.
Oh,
That's the one actually that was on the staple gun that you're using right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here. Yeah, you know what? Someone actually told me about jumping it with another battery. We should try that. Maybe it'll work.
How? Like with wire?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe we'll do it with this battery right here. Okay, I don't know if these wires will work, but they're what's right here, so let's give it a shot. Hopefully they have decent conductivity. Okay, B-. I had no idea this was a thing until the comments told me to do this, and then I just haven't had a chance, but since you dug it out, let's give it a shot. Okay, so B- to B-, and B positive to B positive.
Gosh!
I mean, I guess I was expecting that to happen, but I don't know why it shocked me. I mean,
Is it hot?
No. Make sure these wires aren't going to touch each other. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I don't know how long it takes to charge them. I mean, it's definitely heating up that wire.
Smoking.
Yeah, I think whatever's the coating on there probably it doesn't like. So let's just do this in case that's hot. Let's get thicker wire, or actually maybe that was enough. I mean, we didn't do it before, but this was the dead battery that came with the frozen stapler all that time ago.
Oh, that was the one that was in the dish. It works?
It's working!
What?
It's working!
That's cool.
You guys were right! And the instructions that I found online on how to do it, I guess, were right too. Awesome. Okay, so it's a good thing I didn't throw out that battery when we found that. I don't remember when that was, but my brother and I went and looked for this where I thought I lost it, and then months later, Armando found it in the ditch.
No, believe it or not, you ever watch this video?
Dude! You found it! You freaking found it!
Yeah. Under the snow, under the leaves, and when Joan went, she goes, "Oh, there's a gun!" I said, "Where?" "In the ditch." And I'm going, "Like what?" "Like one of your guns." I said, 22, 17, what kind of, right? I'm saying, there can't be a gun in the ditch, right? And so when came back from church, she goes, "It's over there." And we look, it's DeWalt, right? That's then I said, I brought her home. I said, "That's awesome, Jane." Hey, it's a $500-something DeWalt. And I'm saying, excellent, what a excellent find. I called Rob, tell him. Rob says, "Did you watch Josh's video? He lost one."
Where was this?
That was in the ditch in front of our house.
Front of your house?
Yeah. Well, further down.
What the heck? Okay, let's see if it works.
I need a battery. Yeah. And then you're going to have to send that to DeWalt and they'll use that as a commercial.
Yeah.
Now to see if the battery is charged.
Yeah. And it works. Ashley was just using it, which is why it's out. But the battery didn't work. But now it will.
I need more staples.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, there was one in there.
Yeah, sometimes they screw up a little bit. Like, there's just a couple left, so stick another sleeve in there. And then just take this extra one with you. All right.
Awesome, thank you.
I'm going to make a door, or a sign for the door.
Oh, the shop door.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
A Daydream shop sign or something like that. With the shop hours and everything.
Sorry, my confused face is because I was like, what are the shop hours?
All right.
Okay.
Well, this wire did work.
Yeah, that's cool. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, I didn't really do anything for you, but you're welcome. Man, it really smells like spray paint because I was spray painting on this in here. I think I'm going to put it outside to off gas because it's nice and sunny. Gonna drop that off at Airclix right away. Probably tomorrow, I think. Okay, back on track. I need, what do I need? Wood. Probably plywood. And I probably have some in here somewhere. It's a good thing I keep this so nicely organized. That should be just about perfect if my measurements were correct. Obviously I can't put it on the door here, so I'm gonna have to put it above the door somewhere in this area. Idiot. I didn't realize that these holes were not on the same. Well, are they at least? They are. Okay, I can make that work. Okay, now I just need to. Okay. Guess what, guys? This is going to not be like this very soon. In another vlog. For now, it's like this.
What was that sound? Was that a hiccup? Or was that me bumping something? I'm not sure. But anyway, I just wanted to say, for those of you who don't know, the Daydream Shop is a pet name for the shop that I've had for a while now. Kind of came by it by accident.
Dang, I don't have enough letters left.
I'm young, I'm handsome, I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't.
Hey, Armando! Do you have any wooden letters? He can't hear me. Wooden letters. I need an E or 2 E's. I need an O. No, you don't? Oh, that's too bad. I'm gonna have to go to town then.
Oh, there's Jakota. Did my tires actually squeak? Well, it looks like they don't have those letters here anymore, but there's another one of these across town, so let's try there. And maybe they'll have them. If not, we'll have to think of something else, which is not that big of a deal.
Looks like they don't got any. They do have these smaller ones though. I'm gonna have to do something else. So I'm missing a D, an E, an O, and then another E. So I know I can substitute some letters by modifying them a little bit or a lot. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I think we can kind of figure it out. Day Berlam doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, so let's see what I can do about this. It's not the prettiest, but it never was going to be. But now I'm going to intentionally make it unpretty from here on out. I'm not sure exactly what the aesthetic would be called, but if you can picture back alley sign, some sort of like grungy, dingy, forgotten corner of the city. Back in the day, someone got off the boat, had grand plans, and their business thrived, and then was bought by someone who didn't care about the name, but also didn't care about taking down the sign. Like a chain just moved in, and now the sign is like formerly known as a blah, blah, blah. That's what this is. Not quite dystopian or anything, just old. Hey! Making a sign for the door. I just don't know exactly what I want the bottom part to say here.
Michaels or something?
No, dude, Michaels, guess how much they are? Like 20 bucks for one of those.
I was gonna say $10. Yeah, $20 seems pretty steep. $3.50 at the dollar store. I see.
Yeah, I actually went there to get these big letters because I ran out.
Yeah.
As you can see, I like just scabbed that together, and I didn't even put that there. Just I'm changing the aesthetic, but yeah, the letters at Michael's that were smaller than this but closer, $30
Oh shit.
for the alphabet. I think there was a couple.
That's a much better deal.
Oh, I think I'm getting a phone call.
Or are you doing all
Oh, it's Rob. All right, looking good. I wonder if I should actually keep some of the letters missing a little bit, if that would look better. But at least I have enough. Well, I have more than enough. It's probably about time I invest in a laser engraver so that I can make my own letters of any size. But for now, I will depend on the dollar store. What do you think? Should I take a letter or two off just so it matches how this E is missing?
Sure. What are you gonna do with that to fill it in? Or are you not?
I was thinking about maybe painting it so it looks like,
Oh yeah.
you know, like it was repaired at some point.
Yeah.
But even if I had like, if I was missing the glue is definitely setting. There we go.
You could like make some little metal letters, or just make those letters like kind of scabby together.
Yeah, that's a good idea too. Okay, well, we can start with that. What does that look like? That actually looks pretty good. It's gonna hang from these on a chain probably. Now I gotta think about color. Although maybe I should have painted this before. Whatever. If it's a little messy, it'll look like it's been done a few times, and that's kind of the aesthetic I'm going for.
I'll figure it out. Just gotta think a little bit. In the meantime, Rob called me, and that means it's time to go shooting. Which is great. Oh, and there he is. Speak of the devil himself. This should give me lots of time to think.
That was so funny when he shot the gun.
Boom! Ends up in the back of the boat. Where'd you go? Feet up in the air.
Took a shot with the shotgun upwards, and the seat let go, and I flew backwards.
He flew backwards, feet up in the air, got it, and he's like, grab the gun!
That was horrible.
At least you were in the boat still.
Yeah.
It could have been worse.
Could have shot the boat.
No, you could have went through out the boat.
Oh yeah, the Rob, you like this spot too. Did you want to go into that field too?
You want to go in this field? There's a whole bunch on there usually there.
I don't know.
Do you want me to just stop here?
Yeah, stop here.
Okay.
Then we can
We can walk. Stop here, starts driving again. All right. Think I could get that butterfly right there?
Oh, I can. You're gonna try to shoot the butterfly.
Oh, do you see how close I was? If they flew more fluid, I bet you I would have got it. That was so freaking close. Oh man. That was good.
Right there. No. Did you see that?
No, I don't.
The marshmallow,
Oh, the mushroom.
the mushroom. I split it.
Hitting something.
Yeah, I split the mushroom. See any?
Oh yeah, I just shooting the one way over there.
Where?
Right over those 3 piles over there.
That's 2 moths. I'm assuming they're banging, but I don't I don't actually know. Okay. So there's a farmer out here. This is a bunch of farmland, grazing land, and they get us to do some pest control, but we're not seeing much out here. So I've been trying to hit this mushroom and it's not exploding, and so I just want to see if these bullets are just going right through it or what. Oh yeah, I am hitting it. I definitely did hit it. It did have an exit wound, so to speak, but I shot at it like 5 times, and let's see here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I did hit it 5 times. Frick, I thought I kept missing, but I wasn't shooting from very far away, just from the fence there, just a few yards back from the fence. I don't know how many yards that is, just 100, 110 maybe, I don't know, something like that. But I'm glad I was hitting it. Every time I come out shooting, I'm always trying to like practice my aim, obviously, and I don't get the opportunity too terrible much, so it's good to know that at least at that distance I wasn't too bad. Anyway, let's see if I can set up a target that's something that's I can see that I hit it. Stick one of these in the gopher hole. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I should go a little further away. Don't want to make it too easy. Well, looks like rain, so we called it. And now, since I'm home, may as well get back to work on this sign. I've had some thoughts, so time to press on. It's time to give away this month's Patreon giveaway, which is this mask. If your name is drawn and you decide that you don't like this mask because it's too creepy or it's too awesome or whatever the case, don't worry. You can substitute it, as always, for a fingerprint. Any fingerprint that you want. Remember, the fingerprints are the limited edition paper prints that I have, and I have most of my paintings come as a fingerprint. I will not mind if whoever wins this does not want it, because I love it, and I would not mind keeping it here on the wall. But if you do like it, I will send it off to you. I gotta put this Polish plate back on there, like so, and we will take the mask downstairs to draw. I hope you guys are ready. All right, we got in this wheel right here. We got all the names. Now, I've never done it this way before. Normally I print off all the names and draw a name from a hat, but this time we have this. So how do you do this? Click to spin. Okay, so we have all the tier 2 and tier 3 names in here. And remember, there's going to be a new tier 2 for August, which will no longer be on the, well, now it's going to be a wheel, but it'll no longer be in the hat, so to speak, because we're going to switch around the tiers. But anyway, without further ado, click. And this is completely random. I'm imagining, as you can see, I'm not purposely trying to pick anyone. I know that most people here, probably all the people here, don't care. Patricia George, you are the winner. Patricia George, are you here? You might be here. Patricia George has been here for a long time. Patricia George, you win. You win this guy. Also, another option is you can actually wear this as a face, you know, as a disguise. Rob a bank. Go trick-or-treating, you know, whatever. It serves purpose as displayable art or wearable costume. So congratulations, Patricia George. You are the winner of this mask. You can name it. Remember, if you don't like the mask, you can always substitute a fingerprint. An example of, oh, that's secret. That's not one. An example of a fingerprint would be this one. They are signed and numbered. This happens to be number 12 of 100. They are all limited to 100. They are printed on the highest quality paper with the highest quality inks. And they're awesome. So keep that in mind if you want one of these. Otherwise, they're 150 bones. So the value is there. I don't know how much I would sell this for, but maybe around that. I don't know. But anyway, Patricia George, if you're able to watch this at any time, send me your info so I can send this out to you. All right, so today we got one thing done, gave away that mask. Now let's get back to this sign. So yesterday I left this with some glue running down, and the glue running down is a guide to show me where to paint on my faux rust. I'm gonna treat this more as a screen prop rather than an actual sign that has patina from actual years of age. We are manufacturing the age. This is very unlike the bomb that we did in another vlog, where I'm leaving it out in the elements to let the elements do what the elements do. This is going to earn its patina by being subjected to the weather. Whereas our sign, we're just gonna give it a fake patina, but that's just because I want it to look old now, and this won't always be displayed outside the shop because some point we want it to be the dream shop, not the daydream shop. We want the actual dream shop, and then I will just hang this inside somewhere. It's more so a screen prop, but it's still cool, at least to me, and it's my shop, so that's all that matters. What's that?
The Muhammad Ali, is that a new one or is that a...
It's new-ish. I started that back in like 2015 or 16 or 17.
Did you just recently like add all the...
Yeah, I just added all that.
That's super cool. Did it have the dude on the ground?
Yeah, it did. It just didn't have the writing, and it looked a little different in the background there.
Who's he fighting there?
That's Sonny Liston, the second time.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the most like debated fights ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was going to bring this off to Airclix today, but then the freaking ants decided to show up.
Oh.
I have ants in my basement from somewhere, which I will have in another vlog. I was actually working on that vlog before I was giving away the mask, and yeah, I don't know where they're coming from, but you'll see in another vlog. They're not coming from the trailer. For those of you who might be like, oh, the ants that you didn't kill on the trailer, they made their way to the house. Yeah. You know what's kind of crazy? This is like the hive mentality type thing. Because just the other day, they were taking them this way as well.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. They kind of have like a handoff going off here. They're taking... Wait, what happened just there? They just folded that guy in half. That was weird. And he's bringing him back. What just happened? No, these are a different type of ant. They have they look different. So yeah. Anyway, here we are doing little bits of paint, and we will go over it with several colors and washes. Wow, that paint has definitely seen better days, but it'll work for something like this. Anyways, we'll keep doing this until it looks like rust. I'll basically just follow that glue line, how it puddled, and yeah, just if you can imagine the rain coming off the steel here, and then running down, puddling around, and just staining the wood. I'm not pretending this is made out of metal. It's just runoff, residual stuff. And I'm not likely to get real rust off of these because they're going to be hung under the eaves, I think, unless I change my mind. So that's another reason why I'm doing the faux paint job. Here's some orange, which I did not show squeezing out, but there we go. I'm liking that. I'm not even pointing the camera at the workpiece. I'm paying more attention to the workpiece than the filming, which I guess that makes sense. Anyway, basically do that a lot until it starts looking how you want it to look, which it already is looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good, I think. Now the only thing is this E. So you can make out the glue line, but it's not good enough. This one I've added some more glue, and that looks okay. So a couple things I could do. Clint had an E in his collection of stuff, So we could just put that E there, and that's good. But I think it'll be funner. It's too bad this dip wasn't like a slightly different size, so it was obviously replaced. I'm thinking maybe I'll just paint in E as if this fell off a long time ago, and then...
If you did it out of metal or something.
Yeah, but only if I could get it to look like it's an E that you could buy, you know what I mean?
Oh.
Like I could cut one out of metal, but...
No, I was thinking like something completely like just random.
Like a backwards 3.
Yeah, something like that or something. I don't know.
I might have a 3 somewhere, but like it's gonna be way bigger. The thing is like what would the average lazy shop employee do? Hey, could you fix the sign? And Gene just goes because he's
Some dowels.
some doubt. Well, that's almost too creative for someone who's lazy, you know? I feel like he would just probably just take some paint and then just...
I fixed it.
Yeah. And he might even try to do a decent job. Like, he might do that. I don't know. You looking for something?
Well, seeing if you had something that happened to look 3-ish
3 or E-ish?
or E-ish.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but I don't know if there's anything that's 3.
Nails?
Again, nails, like,
Just too creative?
it's too, yeah, they would be too lazy to do that, no? Don't you think?
Maybe. Yeah.
What do you think of just the painted E?
Yep.
Does that look lazy? But it solves the problem.
How's it going?
Hey, what story does this tell? Does that tell a story of like the E obviously falling off? Clint happened to have an E. The E falling off, and then, you know, asking your employee to fix the sign, and instead of him
Too
going,
lazy to put it on.
right,
So
he just grabs some paint that's in the storeroom and storage room, and then he just. That's kind of what I'm trying to get at. It doesn't really exemplify Josh necessarily. Oh, gate hardware, but I mean, this is like, I don't know exactly. Because then I think about this E, like this is what the owner would do. He'd be like, oh, I have an F. You can't get the E's no more. Got the F and I made it look, you know, put some effort in, and even with the D.
Why don't you use the E if you have it?
Because I already took this one off and I don't want to do it again. That's way too creative. There's no way that a lazy bum would do that.
do that?
But maybe I don't want it to look like a lazy bum works
No, I don't
here.
think you do. Because then who will they blame it on?
It's like, that was that freaking guy, Mitch.
Yeah. Yeah, so use the E.
By the way, guys, I have no problem with Mitch. In fact, Mitch might be coming back here right away.
Yeah, Mitch did good work actually.
Yeah, so I just because he happened to work here, I use his name. Okay, maybe I will put on the
We
E.
blame stuff on our dead cat all the time.
Yeah.
Fuzz did it, yeah. He's been dead for like 10 years. Well, 16 years actually. But he still does stuff.
You know what? I'm gonna staple this on.
There you go. That would be a little more lazier.
Yeah,
Put some glue on it.
but it's still
Put a
okay.
couple staples.
I won't be able to glue to the glue though, right? That's kind of a consequence of putting the glue on there just to have the look. I just didn't know what it would look like.
Here. Oh, did I just smudge it?
Yeah, you just smudged it a little bit. That's okay. That's supposed to be the rust coming down from here, which I also put on top of the glue that
I
I.
started with red and I was doing something over there and I looked over and I was like,
Blood.
why is there blood dripping down the sign? Like, where are you going with this? What are you, blood?
No, it's rust.
Oh, you're doing like blood dripping down the sign. I was like, wow.
Why would I do
I don't know. I just that was what I seen from over there, the color of it. And But now it makes sense where it's coming from
From the hook,
yeah.
I'm if this does rust in time, I'm hoping that it replaces the fake rust.
Yeah. It does look like blood. Just saying.
Well, just wait.
Okay.
Just wait. I just layer by layer, you know?
Right. It's like the massacre shop.
Why would it be? It doesn't even make sense.
I don't know why you would. I just, I don't question things like that. You like making kind of macabre sort of things sometimes.
Yeah, when it makes sense.
Right.
Maybe if it was like the vampire in.
Right.
And even then it wouldn't make sense to be on the side. The way that I did it, like I put glue as a base, which it will probably not adhere to it very good, but I just wanted it to look like it was on top, like rust might, but I don't know, maybe the rust in the water would have flowed with the grain. I don't know. I'm just thinking here. Oh yeah, fence nails.
Put a couple fence nails in it. And don't put it on perfectly straight.
I don't know if I do. It's so crooked. Okay, maybe I'll do that. I just need a hammer.
We don't have hardly any of those. Should we pre-drill it?
No, maybe because it'll split it.
Okay.
Oh, hey, wait. I want to test this battery. This battery, I mean, it's been on there for a long time. This is the one that was frozen in the
It's dead.
Oh, it is dead.
Right, dead.
Dang it.
Well, let's light.
It has a light.
That's it.
Hold on, let me just... Maybe, wow, it says it's fully charged, so I guess it is...
Maybe something just damaged on it.
It is junk. Well, I was in the snow all winter long.
Right. We want to do it kind of half over.
Yeah, something like that.
As I edit this, I'm sort of kicking myself for not going with an idea that I had in my head, which was to take the Bandsaw out for a test drive with its brand new blade. I totally could have made a manufactured looking E, some generic E that some employee would have gone and bought and said close enough, but I decided not to because of all the work it would have taken, which was not much.
A bit of effort was put in.
It would have made for a more cohesive video had I used the bandsaw, which is why I'm kicking myself, but I guess you could say I got way into character with this one and totally embodied the lazy employee who fixed the sign. But it's still, I still like it this way too.
Yeah, so I don't really know the story yet, but it doesn't really matter. No one's even going to look that closely at what went into it.
I think it's cool that you put all the effort you did into it, and then one's just...
And it's just painted sloppily. Some of the paint goes over. Yeah, someone who didn't take the care to go nice and... Yeah, okay, I think that's about done. I like that. Time to hang her up.
Some serious hangers.
Yeah, well, I wanted it to go over the frame. I wanted to have a frame, so I just happened to have these. So. Where does the middle look? Does it look like right here?
More or less, yeah.
Yeah?
About that.
Okay. There you go. Okay, give me the eye hook. Perfect. And shit, does it face up?
A little bit, but it's not bad.
It works?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Clint. Yeah. What do you think of this? Yeah, does that work? Does it look like it's like...
It does. Yeah.
I gotta try to figure that out. I think it's the way that those loop things are. I don't think it's... I think it would do that no matter what adjustments I made. So I feel like maybe I'd have to attach it to the wall on the back. And that will also help with the wind.
Right, yeah.
You're leaving? All right. Thanks for coming. See you later. I think you can reach. That's okay. Split. What? Not even close. Okay, if you don't mind maybe looking from there or there, how far it needs to be before it's, you know, even?
Okay, yeah. Bottom needs to go
Like that? So stop it from, oh, that's sturdy. Now if it goes that way, which it probably will, but if it falls, it's gonna break this window. It'll be fine.
Cover immediately if threatening weather approaches. Lightning kills and injures Canadians every year. Remember, when thunder roars, comatose.
James River?
Ah, it's not here.
It's not here, so.
They said basketball size hail.
No, baseball. Baseball's pretty big,
okay, let's see here.
I was gonna say we should like leave.
Yeah. Oh man, that's hilarious.
Oh!
That's a good wrister.
Oh! Ah! Son of a gun.
What a dope sign. That works out just perfect. It looks good as part of the building actually, because obviously up top here we got a shitty roof, which we're not going to worry about because we plan to tear this down. And the sign kind of looks like it's always been here with that shitty roof. And I think when we do tear this down, I will be taking the sign and putting it inside somewhere in the new shop. I'm not sure where, but I'm really digging the way that it's looking. It's perfect. And I mean, it kind of matches the rest of the aesthetic out here. Yeah, that's cool. Now when people pull up, they'll see. If you guys recall in another vlog, 100, we couldn't think of a name to call the shop, and it's been under our noses the whole time. The Daydream Shop. The prequel, is that the word? The prequel to the Dream Shop. The placeholder for the Dream Shop. The prototype Dream Shop. We're working out a lot of kinks in this building. It's serving us well. It's fallen down, but it's serving us well. Do you need help? You got that? All right. See you guys later. I'm just gonna admire my sign in the rain. Landon is setting up his shop, so we were able to give him some tools to set up a small starter shop. I say starter because some of the tools
are just kind of whatever. But some of them are actually really good. So he'll be able to keep a lot of them, but other stuff he will upgrade, which is pretty dope. But have I showed you guys my awesome sign? I don't know why I like it so much. I guess because I was just making it out of this and that, and it turned out really good. I don't know. I think it's a lot of fun. That's so cool. So cool. Let's see if well, you can't really see it from inside at all. I was gonna see if I could make like another thing on the back that you would see kind of as an Easter egg in the back, but you can't really see it with the door closed. At least you can kind of see if you come out. I don't know if I'll ever put anything in the back, but the option's there. I'm glad that I had some time to think about it while shooting. It's not even an impressive build or anything. It's just one of those things that I've been meaning to do for a long time, and I'm glad that I actually waited, because if I would have just put up Joshua Alexander shop or Ushitat shop or something like that, it would have been fine, but it wouldn't have been cool. And the way that I actually got into building this without an exact plan, I think worked out even better too. And like the material I used, if it didn't have the holes in there, I probably wouldn't have had it hung there. It would have been screwed to the wall, and I don't think that would have been as good. That would have been, I don't know, like just kind of, you know, it would have been off center and it wouldn't have looked good, and it may have covered up our mouse that we have painted to the wall. I'm just kidding. That's not actually a mouse. That's some PL glue that was stuck to this piece of OSB, because this used to be, if you remember, it used to be another garage door that had a door in it, and I just turned it into a wall because we didn't need 4 garage doors. I also closed that one in. But anyway, that's just some glue that I painted over, and it just kind of looks like a mouse, which I think is funny. All right, well, I got everything crossed off the list, minus taking this to Airclix to get scanned. I was hoping to get that done promptly so that I could release it in time for the August sale, which starts tomorrow for Ashley's birthday, which we do every year. This year it's buy 2, get 2 free open edition prints. This is a painting that Elena commissioned me to do years ago for her dad, and I always get people asking me if I've painted John Wayne, which I have. I just don't have prints of it. But they will be available for the August sale. You can see everything that's available on my Facebook page. I'll have a link in the description. And then you can order by emailing me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. And I'll do a couple announcements on my Instagram and Facebook so that you can see the instructions, if you will. Anyway, I wasn't able to bring those today, but tomorrow I will, which tomorrow is the first day of August. So with these 2 and the 3 that I have to pick up, that's 5 new painting releases. So that's pretty good. Maybe 6 if I can finish this one on the wall tonight. Maybe that's what I'll work on. Although I'm not sure I will get there. This painting has been a huge pain in the ass for so long. But don't worry, I've chronicled the whole misadventure for another vlog. Maybe that'll come out very soon if I manage to finish it tonight, or maybe not. Maybe it won't be out for a long time because it keeps me blocked artistically. I'm just like, I don't paint animals, and this is an animal, and it just I can't give up on it because it's got its qualities. We'll see. I feel like this vlog has kind of been how that painting is. Chaotic. It's kind of everywhere, which kind of demonstrates what it's like for me as an artist trying to work in multiple disciplines in this chaotic environment. I always get comments of people saying, wow, I could never work in your shop because it's so messy. But then I get an equal or greater amount of comments saying, dude, I love your shop. It's the perfect amount of chaotic. And that's the way that I like it. And it seems to be like, if you look at Clint's workspace, it looks pretty chaotic. It looks like a mess, but he knows exactly what he's doing. Like right here, he's working on like a bass guitar. He's got a bar that he's been kind of dreaming up here and there, trying to get some inspiration by thinking about it as it sits on his workbench there. He's got, what is this? Some trim pieces for some client work, I believe. Over here, he's got some more guitars. This one here looks, ooh, that one looks awesome, actually. Look at that neck. We got some maple burl. We got some flame maple in here. This looks like Paduke. Oh, it looks like it needs a repair. Anyways, he's got a lot of things that he's working on, and I got a lot of things that I'm working on, and it's kind of like in and out of projects, just like this vlog is shown. Do this, do that, then do another thing. And like this bench right here, that's a project that me and Clint have been working on together. And there is another vlog that's chronicling that. We just kind of put it on hold because other things took priority. Like this, that was going to be in the same vlog, and I don't know if it will still be. I'm not sure. I've teased about that for a couple weeks, and then I kind of just let it go. And since we've forgotten about it, unfortunately, it has cut. There's a big bow in it, which might be harder to see on camera than it is in real life. But if you can see that, look, it even cracked our Paduke there. Our breadboard is not so good. Once we had put an apron on there, it would have been fine, but we didn't get to that. And so who knows what this project will be. We might just scrap it and start over, or we might try to fix it. I don't know. But I've stopped teasing about that project because I don't know when we're going to get around to it. That's just kind of the way we work. Since it's not client work, it doesn't matter. It matters because it takes up space, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. There's also that. There has been zero tease on that, but it's been in the background of some videos for a while now. That's actually Clint's son, Caden, is working on that, and I'm helping him with it. He just hasn't had the time to finish it up, but that's something that he's working on to raise some money for himself. Little entrepreneur. And then we got this right here. This is a dole bowl that I started, carving in a live video. Part 2 coming soon because, as you can see, the epoxy has cured. It's actually been cured for a while. So I should get back to that shortly because this was a commission and I don't want the customer to have to wait for much longer. And speaking of commissions, over here on the welding bench, I know I have a commission or two deadline coming up, so this will need to be cleaned off so I can make some sparks. This I'm actually excited for. I know that we have a vlog in mind for here. This is going to become a lot more happy, which will make me happy. There's always a lot going on with a lot going on. That's actually probably going to be the name of this vlog. There's always a lot going on with a lot going on, or something like that. The way that this vlog has been all over the place is what my life as an artist is like. Even in the studio space here, it's changed around. And I've been working on several vlogs, and some vlogs are going to be coming out later that show the beginning process, and then it's going to be this where it's rearranged and it's chaotic. It's going to be like, wait, didn't you already do that in vlog number? And oh, it looks like it stopped raining. And looking out this window here, here's another thing that's going on. There's the garden. I have a garden and chicken update vlog coming out, but things keep coming up.
That's what she said.
Like today, I'm just trying to get new internet. Not very vlog worthy. But then suddenly there's freaking ants. I wake up knowing that I'm not going to have to worry about buffering during live videos anymore, hopefully. What if it sucks just as much? That would be trash. But then he puts in the wires and does his stuff, and why are there ants? So now there's going to be a vlog about that, which I didn't know, but since it's happening during life, I just turn on the camera. Maybe this is vlog worthy. Just things pop up. First it's ants. Then it's my freaking lawnmower. Although that happened a while ago. That blew up. It actually didn't blow up. Something else went wrong with it. But I vlogged that, which is actually ready to go out. But I can't remember why. But it's going to come out after the garden update vlog, which I have filmed a lot of but haven't finished. I can't remember why, and maybe it won't ever be evident, but I know that there was a reason. Which makes it seem like I don't know what I'm doing, but even though it's chaotic like this, it may seem like a stressful environment, but this is home to me. I like this. And so if I can move from one project to another and it doesn't bother me, or if that's a way that will stop things from bothering me, good, because then I put out a better product, even though it may look like a bomb has gone off in here. This is the way that I like to do things, even though it may seem crazy to other people. There is order to it that I am able to function in. There's a lot to do, but if you stress out over it, it's less likely to get done. So do it the way that you don't stress out. That's kind of how I work. But the mess is why I hired Elena. There's a lot of things to do, and I feel quite fortunate, especially with my shitty health situation with my freaking brain thing. I'm fortunate enough to have folks who want my art, because there's a lot of artists who don't sell their work because it either no one likes it or no one knows about it. And that sucks. I'm lucky enough that people like the silly things that I make. I feel very fortunate to be as busy as I am, and luckily with the drugs I'm taking, I'm able to function a lot better than I was just a few months ago. And I'm able to make a living that way. Also with YouTube and Patreon, who started off this vlog. So thank you to the patrons, and thank you to everyone who's going to take advantage of Ashley's birthday sale. Anyway, I feel like I'm just rambling. Maybe rambling will be the title of this vlog. I don't know. But anyway, I should actually, you know what? I was going to go inside. Oh, this is a Gramps hoodie. A Gramps Chronicles hoodie. Thank you to everyone who checks out my Teespring. I'm not going to have that for very much longer because I'm switching to who my brother uses, who is a lot better. And I won't have merch available for a while. But this shirt, the Gramps shirt, and the Gapwing Forest shirt. We got the Gapwing Forest out there. Those are all of them. Anyways, thank you. I'm rambling, and this has gone off the rail. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But my point is that this vlog kind of shows the chaoticness that is the Daydream Shop studio / conglomeration of people. He's quick. I wonder what that electric is for. That's good.